Hi there, my name is Elizabeth Massey. I am a registered nurse. I am the founder and executive director of Heal Well and Thrive, a health and wellness organization that reinforces your resilience to successfully adapt to loss and life transition. I am a nationally certified bereavement facilitator, and I am a certified bereavement counseling specialist, educator, and coach. And we help people navigate their loss and live their best life. We transform that loss and live your best life through coaching, education, and infused cuisine. And I just wanted to take a moment out right now and share some key concepts of grief that you may not know, that you might be experiencing or might know of someone who's experiencing these things. And I want to share these with you. First of all, I want to let you know that there is hope, that you can make it through this. Hold on, pain ends. That's the acronym I like to use, as well as hold only positive expectations. The intensity of the pain through significant loss does release itself over time and as you heal. It's not an event, it is a process. And holding only positive expectations can help you through your grief process. Because we can only bear, Viktor Frankl says this, we can only bear pain if we know that at some point that it's going to end, that it's going to cease. So the intensity can lessen as we heal through our grief. I want to let you know that grief is the normal, natural, and necessary process that we heal through when we have a significant loss in our lives. And there are only three rules. Number one, I will not hurt myself. Number two, I will not hurt others. Number three, I will not destroy property. Because when we destroy our property, what I have found out personally and professionally is most often we feel regret when we destroy these things. And of course, vandalism is never okay. That's not okay. And I want you to know that it helps to treat yourself with kindness. Treat yourself like you would your best friend when you're going through a significant loss and you're trying to transition, in your life and navigate your loss. Be patient with yourself. Grief is usually more intense and longer lasting than we ever expected. I'm going to say that again. Grief is usually more intense and longer lasting than we ever expected, and therefore it catches us off guard many times. Even when you've had a loss in your life, each loss that you grieve in your life, you grieve differently because it's dependent on different factors: the relationship, the time, the events, the things that you've gone through, the circumstances, your history, your attachment. There's so many things that come into play. So I like to describe it like as a universal process. Grief is a universal process that we heal by, universal, like all of us have fingerprints, but as an individual as your imprint on each finger. The loss of my husband is going to feel different than the loss of my brother, than the loss of my job, than the loss of my pet. I'll feel these losses to different degrees of attachment intensity, called love. Easy way to put it is called love. The intensity of that attachment and the relationship that I had. For some people, it is a little bit less complicated to navigate a relationship loss through death with a loved one that they've had a good relationship with, as opposed to a not so great relationship with. There's certain factors, certain things that come into play that make navigating it a little bit more challenging. So know that you are not going crazy. It is important to take very good care of yourself because grief is exhausting for the griever and for those who are supporting the griever. Because again, it's usually more intense and lasts longer than we expect. And when I help people, I do a lot of educating for the family and for the individual to help stabilize emotions and to help imprint a sense of normalcy, because there's so many things that are normal to the process that don't feel normal. So I wanted to share some of these key concepts with you today. It is important to be where you're at without judgment of yourself. Unrealistic expectations and judgment will only cause more stress, and it can stifle your healing. Also, folks, there is no right or wrong way to grieve. There are healthy ways to respond to loss and cope, and there are unhealthy ways to respond to loss and cope. And of course, in my coaching, I teach those healthy ways. We identify the things that aren't healthy and we replace them with the things that are healthy. Also know that there is no timetable for grieving. It is an active process. I mean, it's not passive. Doesn't just happen to you. It's an active process that we are involved in order for us to heal well. And an emotionally safe support system is crucial to your healing. So again, the key concepts are only 3 rules. Can't hurt myself, others, or destroy property. And it helps to treat yourself with kindness, be patient with yourself. It's usually more intense and longer lasting than we expect. So you must take good care of yourself like you would your best friend. Be where you're at without judgment of yourself. There is no right or wrong way to grieve. There's only healthy and unhealthy. And there is no timetable for grieving. It's an active process. And for some of us, it can take a lifetime to work through some of the complicating emotions and factors that we're experiencing. And an emotionally safe support system is crucial. That means finding people who are emotionally safe, whether they're family members, their friends, or a trained professional like me. Remember, you are not going crazy, you are not alone, and you do not have to grieve alone. Our hearts are with you, my heart's with you, and Heal Well and Thrive is a safe haven of hope, peace, comfort, strength, and we have a healing well of resources to walk with you and companion you through this process. So remember, grief is a process, not an event, through which we can heal well, we can become whole, and we can thrive in life after devastating loss. And you can trust the process. Also, know that we are here for you to help you navigate your loss, navigate your grief, your mourning, your life transition. And we are a tribe and help in supporting healing wings. Wings means willing individuals now growing stronger. Come grow wings with us. God bless you.